My name's Lorna Bailey. I'm Head of Learning and Development at Fletchers Solicitors. I've worked here for 15 years and done a variety of different roles. I started at Fletchers about 15 years ago, and I started in the call centre, taking calls from claimants who'd had accidents. I quickly moved into one of the legal teams. Really enjoyed the litigation side of things. It was the fast track department, so it was very fast paced. I headed up that department for a number of years. I also qualified as a chartered legal executive. Fletchers supported me with funding and time off to study and sit exams. So I absolutely loved it. I also did a leadership and management apprenticeship, which was funded by Fletchers, and really practiced those skills in my leadership role. I then, about 5 years ago, went on maternity leave, and it was time to pause and reflect on what I really enjoyed about my role and where I wanted to be in future. And I started a teacher training qualification, which I completed, and was very fortunate that I could move into a position at Fletchers that really aligned with what I wanted to do, which was develop others and help others achieve their goals. And I've been doing that for about 5 years now. It's the best decision ever. The team has grown. There's been an awful lot of investment in development at Fletchers, and yeah, really enjoy it. So if you are joining Fletchers, my first piece of advice would be try not to be too nervous. The induction is welcoming and relaxed. It's in person, so you have time to meet other people joining with you. My team will make sure that you feel welcome, that you have everything that you need, that the training's very collaborative, it's fun, it's friendly, and we get great feedback from people joining that it's one of the best inductions that they've ever had. So try not to be too nervous. If you are looking for a career at Fletchers, my advice would be, number one, definitely look at Fletchers. It's a great place to work. There are a lot of development opportunities as well, so it's definitely one to join, and then probably spend a bit of time finding where you want to be, but there will be opportunities across Fletchers and across the wider group. A lot of reflection, a lot of thought about what my priority in a role is, and I did find that it was supporting others, whether it was a client or whether it was my colleagues, helping them achieve their goals and develop. And I just really love teaching and training others. So it seemed quite natural. It is quite a scary thing to do, to move completely into a different area. I did miss having clients, but what I've gained is amazing. I've gained new skills, new knowledge, an amazing team, and we get to really support others on their journey. So when I joined, there were less than 50 staff. It was a long time ago, and we worked in a small high street office. Since then, it has grown massively, but what's really positive is it has retained that culture and that family feel. We were purchased by a private equity company in 2021, and since then, we have really noticed a difference in the investment and the growth, which is really positive. So I've been part of a couple of recent acquisitions, or more recent, Fletchers Solicitors and Serious Injury Law. And you can tell that the firms have been really carefully selected to make sure that they're a really good match, that they're a really similar culture, very similar ways of working, and it's worked really, really well. So there will be a lot more growth. We have over 850 colleagues now at Fletchers Solicitors, and the plan is to grow that to over 1,500. But what Fletchers has demonstrated so far is that it is a really measured and sustained approach. I love the people and the culture at Fletchers. It's definitely retained that family feel. I also really benefit from flexible working. So I work some days at home, some days in the office. I'm really lucky you can pick and choose which office to suit you, depending on what you're doing. I also have flexible hours and part-time hours, so that I can spend time with my little boy on a Thursday. I can pick my little girl up from school, so I can work my work around my life and my family. I know work-life balance is really difficult for a lot of lawyers, but we do really strongly promote well-being. We have wellbeing and mental health champions across all the different offices, which I really appreciate. Along with the flexible working, I really love that there are employee-led networks around Fletchers. I've created one called Empower Her, which is for women in leadership or aspiring women in leadership. So anybody's welcome. You don't have to be a woman, and so it's for anybody who really wants to learn more about a leader and leadership techniques and styles. So far we've had sessions on imposter syndrome, personal brand, how to overcome different challenges that women might face, and it's gone really, really well. And we've built a really lovely network and a support network as well for each other.